Hello, my killers I fancy. Okay, anyways, hey there. Welcome to Storytime with Miss Murder. So it was my first nosebleed with the pastas. I decided to share it because it was so hilarious, or I think, or whatever. Let's just get on with the story. So, it was just a normal day. I was hanging out with Ben, eating some Lays, some Lays chips, the lemon kind. Anyways, I was eating those chips, and then I was watching Ben play, and Jeff joined. But a few hours later, they kept playing, and I was like, they're taking forever, but oh well. Then I decided to go to my fellow cipes, or shall I say postas? What's with the accent? Anyways, I decided to go to Hoodie and Masky, and they were just eating cheesecake in the kitchen. So I was hanging out with them until they could leave because it was bored. So we had a little talk, and then they were talking about like in the last mission out. They were like, "Oh, so like." Hoodie was just stuttering like the shy Hoodie he is. He's like, it was really boring to be honest. I never expected such a coward family. And the mask was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, whatever boss gives to us, we have to do it anyways. So then I was like, what are you guys talking about? And they were like, the last mission, and it said Hoodie. And I was like, okay. And then I went to EJ. He was helping Lazari because Lazari got like a scraped ankle. Because, what am I saying? Lazari. Sorry, not Lazari. Sally. They're just so cute. They're so equally cute. Anyways, sorry about that. They were helping Sally because she got a scraped ankle. And I hugged Sally because she's so adorable and she's like a sister to me. And then I talked to EJ about what happened. And he was like, you must be bored out of your mind right now. Did Slender give you any orders? And I was like, no. And he was like, that's really weird of Slender not to do that. I mean, you always get orders from him. You know that, right? And he was like, and I was like, yeah, I know that. And I should stop saying, and people were like, but then I stopped to see Smile with a kidney. And I was like, sorry, it's a habit. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So then I said, EJ, there's a Smile Dog has a kidney. And he was like, really? Because he started to run after Smile Dog and then trying to get the kidney away from him. And then, but if you guys wondering about Sally, then she was alright. She was like, hey, Genevieve, you wanna come play with me? Sure, I said. And then I went with her playing with Tea Party, and me and Toby, he was like, had no one to play, like, hang out with, not play with, sorry, I was thinking of Sally. No one to play with, and we went outside and played tag and stuff, hang out, talk stuff. But I tripped over a mountain and had a major nosebleed. I was like, my whole hand is red, Toby. Is anything wrong? And he was like, you have a nosebleed. We gotta get you back quick. And then he carried me bridal style, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. It's not bridal style. We just ran, and I was like, hey, it's not a big deal. It's just a major nosebleed. I just need to go back home and, back to the mansion and get some cold napkins. And he was like, no, it's a major nosebleed. A major nosebleed. You have 2 hands filled with blood already. So the reason why I got the nosebleed was because I cracked it on my nose, or I hit my nose on a rack. Like, not a rack, a rock. And then Toby said, well, if you don't want any help from us, you could have just said so. And we just ran back to the mansion anyway. And then I bumped into Ben, and he was like, whoa, dude, what happened with your nose? It is all cracked and bloody. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then he was like, we need to get you back to the medical room. And I'm like, it's just a major nosebleed, I can handle it. And he's like, nah. And then I was like, and then we went back and forth until Jeff came, and he was like, and then Jeff said, whoa dude, it's, your nose is so red and liquidy, it's blood, genius. Anyways, the Lender Them came, and he's like, oh, hello there, child, I see you have a nosebleed for the first time in forever. For the first time in forever. I'm just kidding. Anyways, so then I said, well, yeah, I just tripped on and broke my nose on a rock. It's nothing much. Like, I didn't break my nose, but it just, I heard a crack in my nose somewhere, though. Like, that's all I heard, okay? And then Masky came bumping into me, and he said, whoa, what is up with your nose? And I'm like, it's you and your stupid rocks. I was like, and then he just stepped back a little and walked around me, and like, dude, in my head, I was so freaking mad. I was like, scared of me or no? And when we went to the medical room, I just got a rag that AJ used, and he started examining my nose, and I said, well, I think I'm fine. And he said, well, it doesn't look like it to me. And then the nosebleeds eventually stopped, but it was 5 hours later. I could have lost a lot of blood. Wait. No, I haven't. Psh, nuh-uh. Anyways, see you guys, or shall I say killers, later. And we shall return. Or Miss Murder out, and see you killers later. Bye.